Hey there, my friends. So, have you ever offered gift certificates or thought about offering gift certificates as a marketing tool in your business? Using gift certificates and selling gift certificates can, when done correctly, be a good marketing strategy, especially for those of you that have concierge businesses or personal organizing businesses. But they can also be a detriment. And in today's video, I am going to share with you some of the most common traps that happen when people use gift certificates as marketing tools in their business and how you can avoid falling into those traps. Hey everyone, I am Kellyann Schaefer. I am the creator of the Concierge Academy, where I help local based businesses, especially those helper businesses, make more money, get more clients so that they can have a greater impact in their communities. Okay, so years ago, when I first started my business, people would ask me all the time, "Oh, do you sell gift certificates?" And honestly, it had not actually been something I had considered. So I listened to someone else's outside perspective and I thought, sure, I'm going to sell gift certificates. I quickly learned in the course of a few months selling and offering gift certificates all of the pitfalls of offering gift certificates. And so these are some of the things I want you to be aware of when you decide, if you decide that you want to use gift certificates as a marketing tool. Number one, yes, you should make people pay for them in advance. This happened way back in the beginning of my business. I had a realtor who actually became a really good friend of mine, but I had a realtor reach out to me. We had met at networking, and she said, "Hey, could I buy gift certificates from you?" And at this point, I was selling gift certificates, and I said, "Absolutely." And she said, "Okay, but can I get them from you and I'll give them to clients when they close on their homes, and then you charge me when they book with you?" And I thought at first, I was like, let me think about that. So I went back, and of course, my immediate response in my head was, of course, of course. Let's just do that. But then what happened is I sat and I thought about it, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that actually, because I don't know about you, but I can't walk into the grocery store and buy a gift certificate for, let's say, Amazon or Target or your favorite local restaurant without actually exchanging the money for it. So, why would I sell my gift certificates and not get paid? So, that is number one. Make sure that they are prepaid for, my friends. Don't allow people to pay you when people cash them in. Problem number two, put a use by deadline on your gift certificates. So when I did decide to do gift certificates, I just had them printed and they were not fancy, my friends. Canva wasn't a thing back then to make things pretty. But I had these gift certificates printed and somebody had bought one. And then what happened was that person called me up a year later. So somebody bought one, somebody gave it away as a gift. That person had it in their possession for over a year. It was like a 2-hour gift certificate. And so what happened was at this point in time, I was busier. I had many more clients then. I was charging more per hour. And yet this gift certificate came in and I felt obligated to honor it because I had not put a use by deadline on them. Here it is, my friends. I know we can buy gift certificates for restaurants and stuff, and most of the time they don't have a use by date anymore. Years ago they did. But when you're selling services and you have overhead and you, especially when you're hiring team, everything that adds to your bottom line needs to be considered, right? And all expenses need to be considered. So just make sure that you have a use by date on there, whether it's 6 months or a year or 2 years, you get to decide that, but just make sure that it's on there so that it's clearly defined. The third thing is clearly state your parameters for people using that gift certificate. So again, what happened was I believe I had used, I gave away gift certificates as raffles and so forth for like events, and somebody had won a gift certificate. And I did not know this information that I'm sharing with you. And so this person won her gift certificate. And a year later, she called me and I said, yes, I would love for you to cash in your gift certificate now. And then her request was for me to come on a Sunday between 12 and 2. At which point, again, my fault. I had not designated what the parameters were for using the gift certificate. So that was my bad, not hers. And so I said yes, and I honored my obligation. And then I very quickly went back to all of the gift certificates that I had had pre printed, and I wrote in ink on the back all of the parameters when using the gift certificates. I figured I'm not going to pay to have them reprinted. I'm just going to write all the parameters on there. So, what parameters should you consider? Things like a deadline use by date, the time that you will allow people to use their services, days of the week. Also, pre scheduling required. And one of the other ones I added was that they are not transferable. So, to take this teaching to the next level for you, what I mean by all of this is so, for example, if you want to offer gift certificates as part of a marketing strategy, make sure you get paid up front. Make sure you have a use by date, and then make sure that there are parameters clearly defined on those gift certificates so that those people who buy them or get them know what your parameters are. So if you work Monday through Friday, or you only want people to cash in their gift certificates Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m., make sure it's on there, because you will get someone who will say, can you come on a Sunday? Will you come? I work 9 to 5. Will you come from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.? And you really have to consider if that is how you want to set up your business. And then also just making them non-transferable. This way, the person that bought it or the person that was gifted it, you have their information and you can expect their call when they do call. And one other thing that I like to always add on there is that pre-scheduling is required, because again, you might have someone who's had a gift certificate hanging out in their junk drawer for 6 months that decide on a Monday that they're going to pick it up and say, hey, I want to cash my gift certificate in today. And I will tell you, especially in the beginning, when you don't have any clients yet, or you only have a handful of clients, you are going to want to say yes to that. But what is happening is you are not building standards and boundaries in your own company. So, my friends, gift certificates, whether you decide to use them, to sell them, to use them as a marketing tool, that decision is 100% yours. But make sure that you consider all of the guidelines that I shared with you today. And if you found this video helpful in any way, please hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any other upcoming episodes. Until next time, my friends, bye for now.